Hey folks, Corey Smith here from thecoreystory.com, and I got something I'm pretty excited to share with you. So just recently I was contacted by runcoach.com. Run Coach is the online training tool that my husband and I have been using in preparing for our upcoming race. It's a great tool if you're a runner or if you're thinking about it, anywhere from a 5K to an ultra. Basically what it does is it establishes your current fitness level, gives you a training plan to work within, and then as you grow and get faster and get stronger, it will make adjustments so that you can continue to grow. You have access to online coaches, to online forums, so you can get questions answered, suggestions, tips. It's great. But what I'm excited about and why I wanted to talk to you about this is because they've asked me to provide a testimonial or a success story from my training. So I have been able to shave 30 seconds off my per minute pace throughout the course of my training for this race. This is a big deal. If you're not a runner, 30 seconds off your per minute pace is a really big deal. Now, I am not out to be the fastest. That's just not in my DNA. But what I wanted to do was take a disciplined approach to training, both nutritionally and physically. So I'm sharing this with you for one main reason. Look, let me get into this first. On my blog, we talk a lot about understanding the importance of understanding the food you're eating and how your body responds to it. I ask people to keep food journals or diaries. What are you eating? What supplements are you taking? Medications are you taking? How's your body responding? Do you have stomach aches, headaches? Do you have acne? What's going on with your body? And I get a lot of pushback from people because this is not a quick thing, right? It takes a couple of days to do. Not only that is once you've got a couple of days of data, there's a lot of reflection that needs to occur. And that's just something that we're not good at these days. And so I get a lot of pushback and I understand. But I'm excited to tell you about this because through the course of my training, I've had a lot of setbacks, both nutritionally and physically. The same type of setbacks that I had when I first adopted a dairy gluten-free diet, among other things, right? But those primarily. But these are the same type of setbacks I experienced at the beginning of adopting that diet. The same type of setbacks maybe you've experienced, or if you aren't on a restricted diet, maybe the type of setbacks that have prevented you from trying it. But I want to share this with you. Just about 5 weeks ago, I had a tension headache. Gosh, it was about 5 days old, and it felt like it was growing in strength. And in addition to that, I just had, some muscle soreness and some inflammation in my knees and in my ankles, and just wasn't feeling good. And to be honest, it was the headache that kind of threw me over the edge. And as I'm, kind of griping about my headache, I realized I got to go back to fundamentals. What's going on? And that was keeping a food diary. So, started to record what am I eating and how am I feeling and make those correlations. And within a day and a half, I was able to quickly see what's going on. Not only that, but I was looking at nutritionally, what supplements am I taking and how is my body responding to that? Am I missing something? So, if you're wondering, I was able to identify I was eating way more animal protein than I normally would. And there's, I'm not saying don't eat it, but for me personally, if I go from eating animal protein only 5 days or 4 days a week to I'm eating it 3 times in a day, for a couple of meals, and then I'm snacking on it, it was introducing a lot of inflammation into my body. And this was something that I was able to decipher through keeping that journal. On top of that, I was talking with some, doctors, homeopathics, and then some of my Shaklee consultants that I work with, and discovered that I'm magnesium deficient. So I started to take a calcium magnesium supplement on top of that. And literally within 2 days, my headache went away. On top of that, before that, and these are some of the symptoms I was experiencing, I was constantly tired, but, unable to sleep all the way through the night or even fall asleep. And that's where, one of the symptoms that led me to magnesium. But by doing this, I was able to sleep soundly. My muscles they were sore. I'm doing a lot of training, but it wasn't the type of soreness that's causing tension headaches, and the inflammation all but went away. So I share this, and it's good news, because this is the approach that I have been doing throughout my training, and it's worked. Because what I put in my body allows my body to perform at peak performance, I'm able, in addition to having a great training tool, I'm able to shave 30 seconds off of my time. So this is even more evidence that it works, outside of the fact that I'm feeling better. I share this with you guys because if you are on a journey of living without a certain food, it's worth it. Understanding how it feels, knowing how your body responds to it, will go a long way towards your success. Not only that, but I firmly believe that our bodies are these wonderful self-healing organisms. And if we just give it what it needs, not what it doesn't want or what it can't handle, then whatever ailments we have, from reflux to migraines to weight gain to mental health, it will heal. We have just got to give our bodies the nutrition it needs and the nutrients it needs, the supplements that it needs, in order for it to do so. So the big takeaway here, y'all, is food diaries are great. And knowing what's going on with your diet is great, or with your body is even better. Doing so can help you be the best version of you. And that's ultimately what I want for everybody. You just have to do it. And most importantly, you have to keep trying till you get it right. Y'all have a great day.